Costa Rica, a small nation in Central America. It is bordered by Nicaragua to the north. Panama lies to the south. The Caribbean Sea washes its eastern shores. To the west is the vast Pacific Ocean. Despite its size, Costa Rica boasts incredible biodiversity. It is a haven for unique plants and animals. The country's name, meaning rich coast, hints at its history. Spanish explorers hoped to find gold. They were met with a different kind of wealth. Costa Rica's true treasure is its natural beauty. Its lush rainforests teem with life. From ancient civilizations to modern times, Costa Rica has a rich past. Its story is one of resilience and a deep connection to the land. This essay explores the fascinating history of this small but mighty nation. It highlights the key events and people that shaped its destiny. Long before European arrival, indigenous people thrived in Costa Rica. Archaeological evidence suggests human presence as early as 10,000 BC. These first inhabitants were hunter-gatherers. They lived in harmony with nature. Around 300 AD, agriculture emerged, transforming Costa Rican societies. Villages grew into complex chiefdoms. They developed sophisticated social structures. These groups were skilled artisans, creating pottery and intricate goldwork. Among the most prominent indigenous groups were the Corotega. They occupied the Nicoya Peninsula. The Hueta people inhabited the Central Valley. Each group had distinct cultural practices. They shared a deep reverence for nature. Their legacy lives on in Costa Rica's cultural tapestry. Christopher Columbus arrived in Costa Rica in 1502. This marked the beginning of Spanish influence. Unlike other parts of the Americas, Costa Rica saw less violent conquest. The indigenous population resisted fiercely. The Spanish faced challenges in establishing control. The colonial period brought significant changes. Spanish became the official language. Catholicism took root, shaping religious practices. Large haciendas or estates were established. They focused on agriculture. This led to the development of cash crops like cacao and tobacco. Spanish rule also brought hardship. Indigenous populations suffered from disease and displacement. The transatlantic slave trade introduced forced labor. It had a lasting impact on Costa Rican society. Despite the challenges, a distinct Costa Rican identity began to emerge. It blended indigenous and Spanish influences. Section 4. Forging a nation independence and its aftermath. By the early 19th century, the seeds of independence were sown across Latin America. Costa Rica was no exception. In 1821, it declared independence from Spain. This was a relatively peaceful transition. Costa Rica joined the short-lived First Mexican Empire. It later became part of the Federal Republic of Central America. However, internal conflicts plagued the federation. In 1838, Costa Rica decided to go its own way. It declared itself an independent republic. This period was marked by political instability and power struggles. Despite the turmoil, Costa Rica made strides in education and infrastructure. Coffee became a major export crop in the mid-1800s. It brought economic prosperity. This newfound wealth allowed for investments in education and infrastructure. Costa Rica began to distinguish itself from its neighbors. It focused on peace and stability. Section 5. The Peaceful Revolution, Building a Democracy. The year 1948 marked a turning point in Costa Rican history. A disputed election led to a short but bloody civil war. From the ashes of conflict emerged a commitment to democracy. The army was abolished, a radical move in a region prone to military coups. Costa Rica embarked on a path of social progress and democratic reforms. Universal suffrage was established. Education and healthcare became priorities. This peaceful revolution earned Costa Rica the title of Switzerland of Central America. The abolition of the army allowed Costa Rica to invest heavily in social programs. This focus on human development set Costa Rica apart. It became a model for peaceful democratic transition in a turbulent region. Section 6. Costa Rica today, a beacon of hope. Today, Costa Rica stands as a beacon of peace and sustainability. It is a stable democracy with a high standard of living. Tourism has replaced agriculture as the main engine of the economy. Millions flock to experience its natural beauty and peaceful atmosphere. Costa Rica has made significant strides in environmental conservation. It is a global leader in renewable energy. The country is committed to becoming carbon neutral. Despite its successes, Costa Rica faces challenges. Income inequality and drug trafficking are concerns. Yet its commitment to peace, democracy, and environmental protection continues to inspire. Costa Rica's journey offers valuable lessons for the world. It demonstrates the power of dialogue, education, and a deep respect for nature.